Hi Maxwell. Today I'm going to be reading you a story called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's kind of an appropriate story because I've been around bears the last few days up in Glacier National Park in Montana. Today is the 8th day of July 2017. Once upon a time, in a little house in the woods, there lived a family of bears. There was Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and little wee bear. Every morning, the bear family sat down to eat breakfast, and every morning their breakfast was the same, a bowl of porridge. But one morning, no one was able to eat any porridge at all. "The porridge is too hot," Papa Bear exclaimed after tasting a bite from his great big bowl. Mama Bear took a small nibble of a small bit of the porridge from her medium-sized bowl and said, "Oh dear, it is too hot." Little wee bear, who loved porridge more than anything, took the biggest bite he could from inside his wee bowl. When Mama and Papa looked at him, he tried to say, "My porridge is just right." But because his mouth was so full it sounded like, "My porch has a bus light." Said Papa Bear. "I know what to do," said Mama Bear. "Let's all just go for a walk. By the time we come home, our porridge will be perfect." So Papa Bear grabbed his hat and Mama Bear grabbed little wee bear's hand. Little wee bear tried to grab his bowl of porridge, but Mama Bear was already out the door. Off they lumbered down the path. The bear family was hardly out of sight when a little girl with yellow curls came skipping rope down the path. She skipped right up to the little house, pounded on the door, and sang, "Tra-la-la, tra-hee-hee, won't you come and jump with me?" Of course, no one was home, so no one answered. The little girl, whose name was Goldilocks, tried again. "Hey!" She banged on the door, and this time it flew open. Goldilocks skipped into the living room without missing a step. When she saw the three bears' chairs, she chanted, "Big chair, little chair too. Somebody's here to bounce on you." Goldilocks put herself up on Papa Bear's big chair and jumped. There she is, coming in the house. And there's all the chairs. The chair had no bounce at all. Next she climbed into Mama Bear's medium-sized chair, but as soon as she tried to stand up, she sank right down inside. "The chair makes me feel so small." Then Goldilocks looked over at the little wee chair for Little Wee Bear and grinned. But that chair looks like it's just right. I'll jump me up an appetite. She climbed up on the little wee chair. She jumped and the chair bounced. Goldilocks jumped and bounced until she jumped right through the seat of the little wee chair. Oopsie daisy, what a mess, she giggled. Bounced a bit too much, I guess. But she hopped right up when she saw the 3 bowls of porridge on the table and started skipping rope again. Porridge, porridge, sitting in a bowl. I'm gonna eat until I'm full. Goldilocks tasted a spoonful of porridge from the great big bowl. Ouch! She spit out a huge mouthful of porridge. This porridge is too hot. Next, Goldilocks helped herself to a spoonful of porridge from the medium-sized bowl. She shivered. This one certainly is hot. Then Goldilocks tasted the spoonful of porridge from the little wee bowl. Yum, yum, she mumbled finally. This porridge tastes just right to me. Goldilocks ate and ate until there wasn't even one bit left in the little wee bowl. And then she let out an enormous yawn. I think I'll jump right into bed. Goldilocks skipped up the stairs. When she saw Papa Bear's great big bed, she climbed up and flopped back on the pillow. Immediately she sat up, rubbed her head. I bet this bed feels like an old big brick. She climbed onto the silky medium-sized bed that was Mama Bear's, but as soon as she lay down, she slid off the end of the bed and bounced onto the floor. The bed has too much slick, said Goldilocks. Then Goldilocks spied Little Wee Bear's bed. Little wee bed. Oh, I hope with all my might that wee bed is just right. Goldilocks tucked herself into the cozy bed with her jump rope curled beside her. Soon she was sound asleep. Meanwhile, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Little Wee Bear were just returning from their walk. They were very hungry, but when they saw that the door to their house was open, they stopped. How very strange, said Papa Bear. Do you think someone's inside? Asked Mama Bear. Maybe it's a wild beast, said Little Wee Bear, squealed. The Bear family hurried into the living room. There was no mistake about it. Someone's been sitting in my chair, exclaimed Papa Bear. Someone's been sitting in my chair, cried Mama Bear. Look! Little Wee Bear's eyes grew very big as he pointed to the mess on the floor. Somebody's been sitting in my chair too, and they broke it to bits. Maybe it was a monster. Then the three bears saw the table. "Somebody's been eating my porridge," said Papa Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge," wailed Mama Bear. Little Wee Bear looked sadly at his bowl. "Someone has eaten my porridge. I think it was an alien." The three bears were very disturbed. Together they tiptoed up to the bedroom. "My bed," said Papa Bear sputtered. "Someone's been lying in my bed." "Look," Mama Bear whispered, "somebody's been lying on my bed too." "Something's been lying on my bed," Little Wee Bear pointed to his little wee bed, "and I think it's still there." The three bears crept over to the little wee bed. When they saw Goldilocks, they were very frightened. "It's a wild beast," Papa Bear growled. "It's a monster," groaned Mama Bear. "It's an alien," Little Wee Bear whispered excitedly. The bear family didn't know what to do. Finally, Little Wee Bear reached out and poked the jump rope. Goldilocks' eyes popped open. "Eek!" cried the three bears. "Eek!" screamed Goldilocks. Then she threw off her covers and sprang out of bed. "Pardon me if I don't stay. Don't feel like jumping anyway." Goldilocks leaped out the window and ran away before the three bears had even stopped yelling. The bears watched until Goldilocks was out of sight. "I declare," Mama Bear exclaimed, "I'm so upset I couldn't eat a bite." Papa Bear looked at Little Wee Bear, and Little Wee Bear looked at Papa Bear. "We could," they said. "Humph." Papa Bear rolled his eyes, but she mixed up another huge pot of porridge anyway, and this time it was just right. That's the end of the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Maxwell. I hope you liked it. It's time for you to go to bed. I love you, buddy. You have a good night. Bye-bye.